Hi my dear students, welcome back to Raghav Math e-learning. In today's video, we are going to discuss about what are skew lines, how to find distance between skew lines, and how to find distance from a line to plane. And also in this, we discuss if they represent a line equation in terms of two planes, then how to reduce that into symmetrical form, and also how to convert Cartesian equations into vector form, and how to write equations to x-axis, y-axis and z-axis.
Skew lines are the lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting. See, in a plane, if you take any two lines, they may be parallel or intersecting, is it? In one plane, if you take two lines, then no doubt at all, if they don't intersect, they are parallel. If they are parallel, then they don't intersect. But coming to skew lines are the lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting. So in 3D geometry only we can get the skew lines. I mean, in space only skew lines will exist. Is it? Suppose one line is, suppose the lines are like this. This finger is one line and this finger is the other line. See here, are they parallel? No, these two fingers are not parallel. So are they intersecting? No, these two are not intersecting. Even you extend, they don't intersect each other. So such lines are called skew lines. See here we have given one graph. Once you go through that graph, see here in this, the line HG and the line AE. The line HG and the line AE. Once you observe them, so even you extend those two lines, will they intersect? No. Are they parallel? No. So those two are skew lines. Suppose if you take that CG and DF. CG, DF. Are they parallel? Yes, they are parallel. So they are not skew lines. So in one plane, we can't take skew lines. So skew lines always non-coplanar. Shortest distance between skew lines. See here, suppose I have taken two skew lines. One is r bar equal to a bar plus tb bar and other is r bar equal to c bar plus sd bar. So you know that r bar equal to a bar plus tb bar represents vector equation of line. Here a bar is point on the line. So I have taken capital A of a bar is a point on the line and b bar represent drs of the line. So drs of first line is b bar, is it? So drs of first line represented by the vector b bar. So here I have taken one b bar vector which is parallel to the first line. Similarly for the second line I have taken. Now you have to find the shortest distance between the two skew lines. Okay, here I have taken PQ is the common perpendicular to both the given lines. Okay, in one plane it is impossible to draw skew lines, but you imagine these two are skew lines, so that is the reason I have taken one common perpendicular between the two given skew lines, that is PQ. So you have to find the distance PQ, that is the target. Okay, so here you see that PQ is perpendicular to B bar vector and PQ also perpendicular to D bar vector. So the vector perpendicular to both B bar and D bar is B bar cross D bar. So the vector along PQ is B bar cross D bar. Now we want shortest distance PQ. See, is PQ projection of AB bar on the vector along the line PQ? Yes. So by using that projection concept, I can get shortest distance between the skew lines, that is PQ is equal to mod C bar minus A bar dot B bar cross D bar by mod B bar cross D bar. So you can give box notation to this and you can tell mod box C bar minus A bar B bar D bar by mod B bar cross D bar. This is shortest distance between two skew lines.
Before discussing the example, first we will discuss how to reduce two plane equations into symmetrical form of a line. Okay, see, here two plane equations are given and they are calling this as line. If any two planes intersect each other, suppose I am taking that this is one plane and this is one plane. So this is the first plane and it is the second plane. Two planes intersect each other. If any two planes intersect each other, we will get one line. So this is the line. So this line equation represents combination of two planes. I mean, if two planes intersect each other, here one line is formed. So this line equation is denoted by first plane equation and second plane equation. So intersection of the two planes and intersection of two planes gives what? Line. So that is the reason they are calling these two equations as a line. Okay. See here, to find line equation, we have to find a point on the line and dr's of the line. And also we know that dr's represent vector along the line. So suppose I am taking the vector along the line is A bar. Suppose I am taking the vector along that line is A bar. So A bar represent dr's. Okay. See, coming to first plane, one normal is there, is it? So normal to this plane, normal, that is n1 bar. Normal to this plane is n2 bar. Here you see that the required line belongs to first plane. So the required line is perpendicular to normal to first plane. So here A bar is perpendicular to n1 bar and is required line belongs to second plane? Yes. So required line belongs to second plane. So required line is perpendicular to normal to second plane. So that is A bar is perpendicular to n2 bar. You observe that the vector along required line is perpendicular to both n1 bar and n2 bar. So can you tell that what is the vector perpendicular to both n1 bar and n2 bar? That is n1 bar cross n2 bar. So the vector A bar is parallel to n1 bar cross n2 bar. So A bar represent dr's of the required line. Here A bar is parallel to what? n1 bar cross n2 bar. So n1 bar cross n2 bar represents dr's of the common line or dr's of the required line. So you should remember this concept. Here, to reduce this into symmetrical form, anyhow you must know dr's. So how to get drs of the common line? N1 bar cross N2 bar. So you tell, from first plane equation, what is N1 bar? I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Second plane equation, N2 bar equal to 3i cap plus j cap plus k cap. So drs of line equal to what? N1 bar cross N2 bar. So you know that cross product, how to find I cap, j cap, k cap. The first vector is N1 bar, 1, minus 1 and 2, 3, 1, 1. Just evaluate it. So I cap into minus 3 I cap minus j cap into 5 j cap, k cap into 4. So 4 k cap. Is it? So we got drs of the line. So drs of line we got. What are drs of line? Minus 3, 5, 4. Okay. So we got drs. Now we have to find point on the line. So to find point on the line, we put z equal to 0 in both the equations and we get one common point. So it's not a compulsion to take z0. You want, you can take y0. Then solve the two equations. You can get x value and z value. Finally, you left with one common point. By taking that point and these drs, we can write line equation in symmetrical form. Now we find any one of the points on the line. So to get a point on the line, the hint is you take one variable 0. Okay. So here I have taken z0. You want, you can take y0. You want, you can take x0. It's not a problem. So here I have taken z equal to 0. Then I left with x minus y equal to 5, 3x plus y equal to 6. So do simplification. So from this you can get 4x equal to 11. So x equal to 11 by 4. You take x 11 by 4. Then y equal to 11 by 4 minus 5. So it is minus 9 by 4. We have taken anyhow, z is what? 0. Yes, we got a point. So point on the line. Point on the line. What is point on the line? 11 by 4 minus 9 by 4 and 0. Is it? So now you write line equation. So required line in Cartesian form or in symmetrical form, that is x minus x1 by a. What is a here? I mean dr. So minus 3 equal to y plus 9 by 4 by 5 equal to z minus 0 by 4. So this is equation of line in Cartesian form. How to write equation of line in vector form? That is r bar equal to a bar plus tb bar. What is a bar? A bar is point on the line. Yes, point on the line is this. So what is that? 11 by 4 I cap minus 9 by 4 j cap plus 0 k cap plus t into b bar. B bar represent drs of the line. Those are minus 3 I cap, 5 j cap, 4 k cap. So this is equation of line in vector form. This is equation of line in Cartesian form. So you try to understand by giving two plane equations. If there is a need of finding line equation in symmetrical form or line equation in vector form, it is the process. So to get drs of those lines, you must find n1 bar cross n2 bar. Then you can get drs. To get point on the line, you take any one of the variables 0. Here I have taken z equal to 0. I got one common point. Yes, using this point and those drs, I wrote line equation in both symmetrical form and vector form. Coming to this example, find shortest distance between z-axis and the line. So line is expressed as a combination of two planes. So already we discussed, if two planes intersect each other, we get one line. So that is this line. Okay. See here. First, to apply shortest distance formula, you have to write both in vector notation. If you remember that formula, that is shortest distance formula. What is that? Mod box A bar minus C bar B bar D bar by mod B bar cross D bar. Is it? Here the lines are R bar equal to A bar plus TB bar, R bar equal to C bar plus SD bar. So, to apply this formula, first you should write both the lines into vector form. Now coming to z-axis. So, equation of z-axis. You know that equation of z-axis. R bar equal to point on the line. Point on the line is origin. So, 0 bar plus t into B bar represent drs of the line. So, drs of z-axis. So, what are drs of z-axis? So, drs of z-axis, what? 0, 0, 1. So, 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus k cap. So, t into k cap. So, this is the first line. And coming to second line, what is given? So, the next line is x plus y plus 2z minus 3 equal to 0 equal to 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 4. So, I told you that how to express or how to reduce this line equation into symmetrical form or vector form. So, to write a line equation in either symmetrical form or vector form, you have to find a point on the line and drs of the line. So, how to get drs of the line for this? That is drs of line. So, you should remember that what is it? N1 bar cross N2 bar. So, you take det I cap, j cap, k cap. N1 bar, it is 1, 1, 2 and N2 bar, it is 2, 3, 4. Just evaluate it. I cap into 4 minus 6. So, minus 2 I cap minus j cap into 4 minus 4, 0 plus k cap into 3 minus 2, 1. So, it is k cap. Okay. So, here we got drs. What? Minus 2, 0 and 1. So, after having drs, you have to find a point on the line. Is it? So, to get point on the line, what we have to do? We put either z equal to 0 or y equal to 0 or x equal to 0. So, here we take put z equal to 0. Then what we can get? X plus y is equal to 3 and coming to this 2x plus 3y equal to 4. Okay. So, by solving these two, you can find x value and y value. Already we have taken z equal to 0. Then you can get the point. Is it? So, you solve these two. It will be 2x, 2y equal to 6, 2x plus 3y equal to 4. So, from this you can write 2x get cancelled. If you go for subtraction, 2y minus 3y minus y equal to 2. So, we got y value minus 2. So, if y is minus 2, x is 5. So, x equal to 5. So, we got x value 5 and y value minus 2. So, what is point? So, point on line, that is x 5, y minus 2 and z 0. So, we got point on the line and drs of the line. Drs of the line. Now, you can write this into vector form, then we can apply the formula. So, here the first line z axis is r bar equal to 0 bar plus t cap and the second line is r bar equal to the point 5i cap minus 2j cap plus s into drs, that is minus 2i cap plus k cap. Okay. Now you have to apply this formula. So here you know what is A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. Now first you find that box A bar minus C bar, B bar and D bar. Okay. So to get this, you should write what is A bar minus C bar. Here what is A bar minus C bar? A bar is this, C bar is this. A bar minus C bar. So minus 5I cap plus 2J cap. And you know B bar, it is B bar. This is D bar. So you take that box value. So the box value is what? Determinant. First vector is A bar minus C bar. So take this minus 5, 2 and 0. Second vector is what? B bar. What is that here? K cap. So 0, 0, 1. Is it? And third vector is what? D bar. This is D bar vector. So what? Minus 2, 0 and 1. Is it? Now evaluate the determinant. So along second column evaluate the determinant. It become easy. So minus 2 into, remove this and this, 2. So minus 2 into 2 it will be minus 4. Okay. Now you find that in formula we have B cross D. So you find B cross D. What is B bar? K cap. So K cap cross D bar. What is D bar? Minus 2I cap plus K cap. So directly we can simplify this. So minus 2 into K cap cross I cap. So K cap cross I cap is what? J cap. And K cap cross K cap, that becomes 0 bar. So minus 2 J cap. Now you tell what is mod B cross D? So modulus 2 this. So it will be 2. Is it? You know mod J cap is 1. So the final answer. So required shortest distance equal to mod this box value. What we got? Minus 4 by 2. So 4 by 2. 2 units. So this is the shortest distance between the two skew lines. So with this example, I think you understood how to write equations for x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, and also how to reduce two plane equations into vector equation of a line or symmetrical form of a line. Now we discuss how to find distance between a line and plane. See here, in 3D geometry, suppose a line intersect the plane. A line intersect the plane. If a line intersect the plane, there is no distance between line and plane, that becomes 0, is it? But if a line is parallel to plane, line is parallel to plane, then there exists some distance between line and plane. So that is also perpendicular distance between line and plane. So you take any point on line and you drop a perpendicular to plane. You take any point on line and drop perpendicular to the plane. So this is perpendicular distance from a point to plane. So when there is a distance between line and plane, if line is parallel to plane, then only distance exists. Otherwise, there is no distance between line and plane. So how to identify that a line is parallel to a plane? So if line is parallel to plane, we have a condition. What is that? A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. So if line is parallel to plane, how to find the distance? You take one point on the line and from that you take perpendicular distance to the plane. See here, a line and plane are given. First you check whether they are parallel or not. So here condition a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. So it is 1 into 2, 1 into 3, 5 into minus 1. Yes, it is 0. So line is parallel to plane, is it? Okay, if line is parallel to plane, what is distance between them? You take a point on the line and from that you find perpendicular distance. So, can you tell one point on the line? Point on the line. So, what is point on the line? 2, 3, 4. Now you find perpendicular distance from this point to plane. So, now required distance. How to find perpendicular distance from a point to line? Mod ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d by root over a square plus b square plus c square. So here that will be what? Put this point in the plane. 4, 9 minus 4 plus 5 by root over a square plus b square plus c square. So what is this? 9 plus 5, 14 by root 14. So 14 by root 14. What is it? Root 14 units. So distance between line and plane is what? Root 14 units. So my dear students, all types of distances in 3D geometry covered in the 4 videos what I have done. If you haven't seen first, second, third videos, once you go through that. So these concepts are very important for all types of engineering entrance exams. So here I have given the concept and also we discussed some examples. So you select some questions from your regular class notes or any other reference books and try to answer those questions, then you can get the clarity. So my dear students, share this with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to get latest notifications. Thank you.